4 years ago, the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy class of 2014 arrived on the campus as plebe candidates. The Alumni Association and Foundation produced a short video which highlighted some of the plebe candidates along with the whirlwind of activities of that morning. 4 years later, and now set to take the U.S. Coast Guard license exam and graduate, some of the same midshipmen highlighted 4 years ago got to revisit that infamous first day and share their perspective on Indoc, Kings Point, and how far they've come. They also got a surprise call from then drill instructor Nancy Barriga, class of 2013, who congratulated them and welcomed them as future Kings Pointers.
Some of you guys might remember me as that short, crazy drill instructor during Indoc. Time to congratulate you guys. Also, take these next few weeks and give it all you got. Welcome you guys to alumni and congratulate you guys. Soon you'll be chucking the deuces in the rearview mirrors at Vickery Gate as last time as a midshipman. That
was a voice I wasn't expecting to hear, but it was very nice to hear that she's doing well and her words of inspiration and just encouragement to keep us going. You know, it's 3.5 weeks left. It was some good reinforcement.
She pushed me to keep going. She was one of the main factors that actually kept me going through the academy.
It was a little interesting. I hadn't thought about the Indoc video in a long time. You know, I just hadn't thought about that experience in a while, especially being in this whole license mode and you're just ready to get out of here, but it brings back a lot of memories and friendships and also people that you didn't know you knew back then, but you know better now, and the friendships you made.
Just bringing back memories, I guess. It's something I haven't thought about for a long time, like what it was like back then.
All I could think of was the short hair and the glasses and just, it seems like it was a really long time ago.
I didn't really look into like what Indoc was like or what it was like coming here, or, you know, everything was so new to me because, yeah, you show up, there's people yelling at you, and I'm like, who are these people? These people, like, are they students or are they? I didn't even know the people yelling at me were students. I thought they were like from somewhere else.
I think, you know, I've never actually passed out, for the record, and I don't know what happened. I just got really dizzy and nauseous and I had to sit down, so I guess that's what it was.
I was pretty nervous. I remember I couldn't really sleep well that night, but you know, I was like the last person to get here too, but that was probably kind of a good thing, honestly.
Fear of not knowing what to expect, of something new, of going away, not so much geographically from New Jersey, but just being here and so isolated, and it was college and it was just all completely new and different.
You know, I would think I was just focusing on not thinking about that. I just wanted to spend my last couple hours with my dad, hang out, go exploring, and eat some real food, and that's what we did.
I think everybody that comes here, they think about quitting at least once. I think that's pretty natural.
You know, the first night, I think everyone probably thought about quitting, but in the long run, I knew that it wasn't what I needed to do, that I needed to just stick it out.
My advice to an incoming plebe candidate would be to just take it easy, try and fly under the radar, and just do everything they tell you to do because it'll be over soon.
I would just have to tell them to have fun with it. I mean, take it seriously. There are things that you do need to learn, and there's a reason behind a large portion of the training. But I mean, there are certain things that you can't take too seriously because you're going to look back on it and be like, oh man, I could have had more fun if I just, you know, let loose a little bit, or just get to know people, because that's the best part about this place.
For the better, I'd say I'm definitely a more mature person than I used to be.
I'd say I'm definitely I feel like I'm more prepared for the real world now, even though we don't get much of the real world here at Kings Point, but I feel like I have some ability to go out in the world and be like, okay, I can adapt, there's no problems here, I'll be able to figure it out.
I think that I've definitely become a lot more confident, like coming in, going through everything with people yelling at you, screaming at you, going out to sea, having to be out in the world all by yourself, you definitely gain a lot of confidence.
I think I have a better perspective on leadership in particular. I've also become more technically skilled and competent in the things we do.
Friends.
My friends.
My classmates, my friends.
Being able to walk out of my room and run into a friend and have a conversation with them.
Number one thing, I miss the people.
Unless you're a Kings Pointer, you don't understand what it's like to be a Kings Pointer. And it's just such a special and different kind of bond.
To sum it up, I just feel accomplished. Like, going through this academy is really tough. Just being able to make it through and to feel that accomplishment is pretty great.